Well, we do have 13 games left to go of our first season with Plymouth Argyle. We're 7 points behind the playoffs. Are we going to get there? Who knows? Hello, welcome to part 5 of Home Park Heroes. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our League 1 fixtures against league leaders Cardiff. And we'll also have our other League 1 fixture against Rotherham. So since the last episode, form hasn't been the best. It's been quite inconsistent. I don't know when the last episode was. I think it was Berto the Wigan, which in that case we haven't actually played too many games, and we've only lost 2 games since the last episode. They were 2-1 defeat against Mansfield and a 4-0 defeat to Leighton Orient. I honestly thought we had lost more games than that, but it turns out we haven't, so we've just been quite inconsistent, but we have been winning games. We beat Luton 2-1, we beat Stockport 2-1, and we absolutely thrashed Lincoln 4-2. Tollage getting a hat-trick in that game. Obviously, we have just had the January transfer window. We have done a little bit of business, actually quite a lot of business. We have sold a few players, I think. It's not in date order, which is thoroughly frustrating, but we have sold we have loaned out Julio Plegasrelo. He's joined Hercules Armano for just on loan for the rest of the season. He's thinking he is out of contract. Is he out of contract? Not out of contract this season, but obviously we'll try and get him gone in the summer. Owen Asini has also joined Chesterfield on loan, so he can get some nice decent game time. He only played 4 games. I think that's it in terms of the outs. We have signed a few players. Why doesn't it go from date order? That's so frustrating. But we have signed 4 players. First up being Rhys Williams. He's a English centre back, 3 stars of current ability, 3.5 stars of potential, 25 years old. He's a decent, good League 1 player. Potentially could be a Championship player. He came in from Liverpool on a free transfer, didn't have a club for the first half, so came up on my scout reports. He's eligible to sign, being under 25 or 25 and under, so brought him in just primarily as a decent rotation option at the back. We have signed another new goalkeeper, Mats Ulig, who is a German 19-year-old goalkeeper, 3 stars of current ability, 4 and 5 stars of potential, decent League 1. Potentially Championship. He doesn't have a work permit, so we've sold him. We've loaned him out to Salernitana in the Italian leagues, and hopefully when he comes back, he should have a work permit. Hopefully, or we'll apply for another one. But in the meantime, we have signed Harvey Cartwright, who's another goalkeeper, on loan from Hull for the rest of the season. He is a leading League 2 goalkeeper. He's not been too bad. He's played 3 games, not kept a clean sheet, but the 3 games he's played in, we've won 1 of the games, so it's not too bad. He's only alone, so hopefully Matt Schulich should be our first choice goalkeeper by next season. Then next up, last but not least, we've got Samuel Silvera, who's a Australian left winger, 25 years old, 3.5 stars of current ability, 4 stars of potential, leads in League 1, potentially Championship. He comes in from Middlesbrough for 300k, so not too bad. He's played 3 games, 2 assists so far, so not a bad start. He doesn't look like a bad little player, so potentially one for the maybe not one for the future, but someone who can definitely make the step up into the Championship. Obviously, the league table currently looks like this. We're not in a bad place. I mean, obviously, I wish we were inside the top 10, but a win we can potentially move up there. But obviously, we're well clear of the relegation places, but we are pretty much mid-table, and the board wants us to finish top half. So if we can finish above 12 this season, that would be good. Obviously, we're 7 points behind Bolton. I don't think we're gonna qualify for the playoffs, but you never know. If we can pick up some decent form and start accumulating the wins, you never know what might happen. So this is the lineup for our match against league leaders Cardiff. It is Cartwright in goal, a back four of Harding, Ross, Galloway and Mackenzie. rules at the base of the midfield. Then ahead of him, we've got Boateng and Herbie Kane. We've got Shemeki on the right hand side, Silvera on the left. Then we've got Tolaj up front, who is starting to score a few goals. Only 13 this season and just the 1 assist. So it's not been he's not been prolific this season, but I don't really know what his best role is. Obviously, we're playing him as a target forward. It's not really it hasn't really worked out how I hoped it would, because I was hoping he'd have at least 20 goals by now, but I think it's just been quite a frustrating season. Next season, if we don't go up this year, I think next season, obviously depending on where we finish, because if we finish in the bottom half of the table, there could be a slight chance there might not be a next season, because I don't think the board will allow that, but hopefully they do, because if we don't go up this year, we will almost certainly be in with a shout of going up next year, hopefully, because I kind of just want to be in this league for another season and just go up. If not, if we don't go up this year, which I don't think we will, because we are 1-0 down to Cardiff. Alex Robertson with the first goal of the game, and that is it's not a great start, but obviously we are against Cardiff, who almost certainly will get promoted back to the Championship at 8 points clear of Stockport, 7 points clear of Luton in second. So if we can pick up a point here today, I think that would be very respectable. The chances of us getting a win, very slim, but Silvera's got space. He puts the ball into the back of the net. That is a wonderful goal, and that's just a little glimpse of what he can do when he's given the ball. He is just absolutely brilliant. That is his first goal for the mighty, not so mighty Plymouth Argyle, but that was absolutely brilliant. If he can do that on a weekly basis, I think we'll be fine, and we might possibly get into the championship, the championship sooner rather than later. That would be the best scenario if we can just try and push for the playoffs this year. Might not necessarily get there, but if we can finish in the top half, that would be good. Then we can have some form of like a mini rebuild in the summer, because there is some players in this squad that probably aren't good enough, or probably won't be capable of making the jump up to the championship. I'm looking at the likes of Joe Rolls. I don't think he's good enough. He's experienced, but I just don't think he's gonna make the step up. And obviously there is a few loan players in the squad that obviously will be departing us in the summer. Obviously the likes of Herbie Kane, Wes Harding. I think Galloway might be our player, but we've got Alex Mitchell, all loan players who will be leaving us in the summer, unless any of them are under 25, which I think the only one of the loans that are under 25 are Alex Mitchell and obviously Harvey Cartwright, but I don't think we're going to be signing him permanently. But obviously it depends on what happens with Alex Unahig, or whatever his name was. I don't think his first name was Alex, but see what happens with that German goalkeeper. I'd like for him to get a work permit for next year, but if not, he will have to be loaned out again. But he's got so much decent potential. I thought he was going to get a work permit quite easily, but if he was capped by Germany at under 21 level or under 19, I think it would have made it a little bit more easier. Silvera's got the ball, tries to put the ball into the back of the net once again, but I think he might have just about strayed offside, or it might have just gone out for a goal kick. But looking at the stats, it's not been a bad game. I think we're definitely looking like the better team to get the second goal, because we look at the stats. Cardiff, 3 shots, 2 on target. Obviously, we've had 6 shots on target, so it's not too bad. It could be. It looked a lot worse when we went 1-0 down, but I think we've really come alive. I think definitely having a decent left winger probably does help us, and another decent goalkeeper, which I don't know if that helps us or not. But Cartwright seems to be making some decent saves at the moment. Galloway has got the ball now to Silvera. This has probably been his best game, albeit on his debut. I think his first start he did have 2 assists, and that was the 4-2 win over Lincoln, and Silvera with his second goal of the game, and we are 2-1 up against the league leaders Cardiff. Could this be the start of our push for the playoffs? Possibly. How big of a push it will be, I don't know, because that remains to be seen in tomorrow's episode, because I'm fairly sure the next episode, not tomorrow's episode, because we have dropped down to a part-time schedule just to make it a little bit easier for me, because I think when this video comes out, this video will come out on the Wednesday, and the next episode will be out on the Friday. I go on holiday then, so if there's a few days where there aren't videos, I've just run out of time, basically. Literally, that would be the meaning, but hopefully we shouldn't be without videos for too long. Silvera has got the ball down to Silvera again. We should probably make some subs. We haven't made any subs yet. Silvera's picked up a lot, but Shemeki has headed the ball into the back of it to make it 3-1 to Plymouth Argyle, and we're cruising our way to the 3 points. I tell you what, judging by the stats, you wouldn't think Cardiff are top of the table. Silvera is absolutely shattered, so Curtis can come on. Obviously, prior to Silvera coming in, Curtis was our best left winger, and we didn't really have a suitable backup, so it really does help us having 2 left wingers and 2 decent right wingers. Owen Dell being the backup right winger. Boateng is going to make way for Bradley Ibrahim, and Mackenzie is going to make way for Maxwell. I think that's probably all we shall do for now. Shemeki is tiring. Tolaj is also tiring, so I think Tolaj might be the next person to come off, and I think we'll probably just chuck on an extra defender. Not an extra defender, but just another centre-back just to get some fresh legs in the back. Matthias Ross, or whatever his name is, I think it is Matthias. He's going to come make way for Alex Mitchell. Peppo now to Shemeki. Come on, let's get a 4th goal. This will really be the icing on the cake. I think this win will give us a little bit of momentum heading into the Rotherham game, obviously, who do sit just above the relegation zone at the moment, albeit they might be in the relegation zone by the time we play them. And Callum Robinson has got a goal back with 5 minutes of additional time. It's just a 1-goal advantage as it stands. Ronan Curtis Maxwell, this isn't a replay, is it? I don't think it is. Rules. Now to Herbie Kane. This is looking very positive. I don't know if that was a shot for Rules or Kane, but it could have been. It could have been very close. It could have really gone anywhere. It could have ricocheted to anyone, but I don't like the way this is going. Callum Robinson must be offside. Surely he's offside. I don't think he is. That is the equaliser. Cardiff are back on level terms. That's thoroughly frustrating. So I thought we had that victory all wrapped up, but no, it ends in a 3-3 draw. He looked so off, Robinson. Maybe it's just a perfectly timed run, but that's not nice at all, that result. Not nice at all, and Silvera is injured. How badly is he injured? 2 to 4 weeks. I think we can manage. I'm hoping that's the turnaround point for that decent result against Cardiff, because I was half anticipating us to get our butts absolutely whipped that game, and not. I mean, the 3-3 draw, not bad, but should have been the 3 points. But hopefully that will see us start moving up the table. We won't move us up very far, but hopefully we can start accumulating some more points between now and the obviously the end of the season. So hopefully we can get back to winning ways to the win against Rotherham. The lineup for our match against Rotherham will be Cartwright in goal, a back 4 of Harding, Ross, Galloway and Mackenzie. Rules at the base of the midfield. Then ahead of him we've got Boateng and Kane. We've got Shemeki on the right. Then we've got Curtis on the left. Then we've got Tolaj up front. Come on, lads. Let's hope we have a hopefully get the win today, because considering the fact Rotherham are very much in the relegation fight. I think last time I looked at the table. I think they were sitting 20th, but we could. Let's just take a quick look now. Where are they in the table? They are. They are. Where are they? They are. Can't see them. They are 22nd, so they are. Actually, they're not. They're very much in the relegation. Yeah, they're not. I thought they were 20th, but it appears to me they might have dropped down just a little bit since I last checked the league table, because I thought they were at least 20th, but no, that must have been Wigan. I must have been getting confused with them and Rotherham. But hopefully we can get a nice, easy win today, and hopefully move up to. I think the highest place we can finish at the end of this game is 11th, and we are 1-0 up. Herbie Kane with the opening goal of the game. A very nice effort from just outside the penalty box. A nice, very easy right-footed strike. Finds the bottom right corner. That is a superb goal, and we are 1-0 up against Rotherham. And where does that put us? That does put us in 12th. Obviously, if our goal difference was decent, obviously I think we'd probably be in 11th. But if we could score at least 3 or 4 goals this game, possibly not all in the first half, I think that would be very good. Malachi Boateng does header it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 to Plymouth Argyle, and that's a very nice lead as we get closer into half time. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a third goal. I think Rotherham, just like real life, Rotherham are almost certainly going to get relegated down to League 2. But that's not a bad cross. Matthias Ross is there with the third goal of the game. And we are now just 3-0 up against Plymouth Argyle. I tell you what, I don't know if this result has anything to do with the Cardiff game being a very positive game, or we were just destined to win this game regardless of what the scoreline was going to be against Cardiff. But we're playing very, very well, and hopefully we can play like this throughout the rest of the season, because I think I think we do play a few teams in the relegation battle in the next couple of games. I think we've got Wigan to play. I think we've definitely still got Exeter, whether that be in the next episode, I don't know. It depends what the league table situation is looking like. If we feel like we're just going to finish in the mid-table, I'll probably just show you the Exeter game regardless, because that is, I think that's like game week 42, so it's only like 4 games from the end of the season, so that might be coming up in the next episode, but we'll persevere with just showing you the final 2 games. But obviously anything can happen. If we win our last if we win 5 of our next remaining games, there is a slight chance we could be in a playoff fight at the end of next episode, which I highly doubt it, but you never know. Wes Harding is going to make way for... Don't really have anyone that can play right back, so Maxwell's going to have to play. He's basically a full back, so he should be comfortable playing on either side, so that he should be fine playing there. But we are 4-0 up, so it's not going to hurt him playing on the wrong side of the pitch. But obviously 20 minutes left to go. We are going to make a couple more changes. Shemeki is going to make way for Owendale, and Mackenzie is going to stay on because we don't have another fullback on the bench. And I think how's Ross looking? Ross is looking a bit tired, so Reece Williams is going to come on with 20 minutes left to go. The 3 points are very much all wrapped up. We were actually 4-0. I didn't realise we were 4-0 up at half time. I was joking about that. I thought it was going to be at least 4-0 at full time, which obviously at this case it will be. But I didn't think we'd get all those goals in the first half. And Cartwright, that is a huge save. It's not a huge save. It's still a decent save. But obviously, if we did concede, it wouldn't have meant it would have been the end of the world. But Tollard nearly finds himself through a goal, but he just couldn't quite get hold of the ball in that occasion. Obviously, he has had 1 goal today. Can he get another goal? Because he is probably going to be the next person to come off, because he's looking absolutely shattered. And Hugo has the shot, and that's a very good save from Harvey Cartwright, who's had a brilliant brilliant game today. And he obviously put a decent performance in the last game, but obviously conceded 3 goals. But hopefully he can keep a clean sheet today. Regardless, we're going to get the 3 points, whether we keep the clean sheet or not. Obviously, the clean sheet would be good just to give the defence a little bit of confidence. And Hugo has put the ball into the back of the net. I don't think we're getting that clean sheet because I think that goal is completely legal. No offside there, but 10 minutes left to go. We are going to make a couple more changes. Tollard is going to make way for Peppel, and I think Herbie Kane can come off for Caleb Watts. 4 minutes, not 4 minutes, 4 minutes left to go. Obviously, the 3-goal advantage. I mean, we've only had 14 shots, 6 on target. I mean, the stats look fairly even, but we've run riot in the first half. I think we sort of dropped our tempo down in the second half. Not intentionally, but we just didn't need to try very hard because the game was very much wrapped up at half-time. And Mackenzie has got the ball. Can he put the ball across goal? Peppel, Curtis, and that is the 5th goal. That's the 4-goal lead successfully restored, and that is very much the game all done and dusted now, and that is a very good, very worthy 3 points if I say so myself. So what's the gap now between us and the playoffs? I think it is 6 points, and we've still got a lot of football left to go. If results go our way and we obviously win, well, obviously 3 wins, and we could potentially be in there, but obviously I don't think that's going to happen. We are 6 points behind Huddersfield. I think we've still got to play them. I mean, if that was closer to the end of the season, I'd be inclined to show you that. But I think we probably will just go through at least through to mid-April. But I think for now we'll just assume that we're going to be playing our final League One games of the season, where hopefully we might be in with a shout with the playoffs. I don't really know what's going to happen in the next episode. We could be in just a mid-table finish, or we could be chasing for the playoffs. So I will see you all in the next episode, where hopefully we could be in the playoff hunt, and those matches will be coming up against Port Vale and Northampton. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.